the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll run it to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10 now. And the same runner's got it again. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Here's the second down play. Caught in the flat by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Beavers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Watkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Beavers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They'll drop back here on third down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Beavers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to scramble. He's got it right near the end zone. Goes down after the catch. That's a solid game, but still not enough for the first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Beavers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarm into the football.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Give it to the back again. And that run produces a decent game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And the back gets the football. Gets some space around the 30. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. What a catch! They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Send the back in motion. And throwing again on second and 10. The receiver makes the catch. He stopped in, but this offense is threatening now at that plus 43.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. A short completion at the tight end. You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. A play action, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're just hearing this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Beavers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's got room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20 crosses the 10. Touchdown, Beavers. Way too much speed on that play.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? The DB's backing off from the line now. Going for his running back. It's an out route. The catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Beavers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. The receiver grabs it.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Throwing off play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Hurricanes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll run it to the right side. Breaks into the clear. Bites off a defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll feed the back again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Hart quickly finally they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Watkins. Quick throw to the left. Pulls it in. It's Knight. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Beavers come to the line in a hurry-up. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at 10. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Handoff to the back. Runs through the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Ball handed off. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And there's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff in a single back formation. It's hard running there through a tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Hard to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Running through the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Leaning on the run game here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
A handoff from the shotgun. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Beavers will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play of the drive, they'll begin at their own 46. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He pulls in the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 13, set to kick it away.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The offense just takes a knee here.